Hey YouTube, it's your boy Danny.
And Yeet, you know who it is.
Yep, at Rudy Residue.
Don't listen to Danny.
Actually, if you remember who Residue is, that's Barry from Game Grumps. So go look him up. He's funny. Anyway, today we have a special little deck profile that we got going on.
I want to say special.
Well, I like it.
I wouldn't say special.
It's special.
I wouldn't say special. Anyway,
it's special in its own
tell
way.
them what it is.
We have Cyberse. It's not the version I want to play, but it's a good version. It's a version of Cyberse that can be played. Before we start the profile, I just want to say that this deck is not a tier 1 deck. It is probably not even a regional deck or a...
It's a funsy deck?
It's a funsy deck for sure, but maybe like tier 3, if anything.
At best?
At best, because all it takes is one card to stop you, and then all your plays are gone.
I guess you could say Danny's a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Yeah, pretty much. Go ahead and start handing me the cards.
And, you know, Kaiba?
Kaiba man.
The man, the legend. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, no. No. Anyway, we got Dot Scraper.
So, Dot Scraper, really versatile card that comes in clutch with
anything really.
Anything really, you're right. Like
he just never goes away.
You link with it, comes back. He gets called by the grave, it comes back.
No, his effects are negated.
Oh, his effects are negated?
We're called by the grave.
Oh, you're right.
Don't listen to Danny.
I don't listen to me. I don't know.
Anyway, but still, for the most part,
he comes back.
He just never goes away. It's how it seems.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Next, we got 2 Lady Debugs.
Lady Debugs are very powerful cards. They're searchers. They are the Stratos of the deck. You normal summon them, and you can add a level 3 or lower of Cyberse monster.
You just call Stratos of the deck?
Yeah, the Stratos of the deck.
Okay.
I mean, it is.
Okay. I just said okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Is that all you're gonna say about?
Yeah.
The Stratos of the deck?
The Stratos of the deck. That's pretty much all I gotta say.
Alright. Next we got Widget Kid.
Widget Kid, the solid man of the deck. And now I'm just gonna compare I'm gonna compare it to every elemental hero that exists.
And we did do a hero deck profile.
Yeah, go check that out. It's pretty good.
It's okay at best.
Been getting some good reviews on that one. Some pretty good feedback. But anyway, so Widget Kid, when he is normal or special summoned, he lets you special summon another Cyberse monster. He's good for link summoning. He's good for link spam. Widget Kid is necessary for the deck. 3 is probably the correct ratio to play. I play 2 because I like playing cards in 2 of this deck.
I would play 4.
Yeah, I would play 4.
Play 4 of them just to be sure.
Just to be sure.
Just to for sure see them. Next we got Backup Secretarian.
So Backup Secretary, this is probably like the heartblood of the soul of the deck. She special summons herself when you control a Cyberse card, which you're always going to control a Cyberse card. You're always going to control some sort of Cyberse monster or have some sort of Cyberse support.
Cyberse card, Cyberse this,
Cyberse hair. Cyberse hair. Playing 3 of her is a little bit cloggy because you can't use her effect more than once in one turn. But
just watch me.
I know, right? But play 2 for sure.
Or 5. Like we said before in our other videos, this is our opinion. You could do what you like.
Yeah, go ahead and use it as a stepping stone, like we said before, to go ahead and...
Well, obviously with this deck, since it's not the best, it can only go up from here.
Yeah, that's true. Cyberse Gadget, this card I found is so useful. I thought to myself, man, this card sucks at first. Like, I was originally playing it just as a name before I learned that he can target a level 2 or lower monster in the graveyard and special summon it. And then he gets the token out if he's used for the special summon. It's just such a good card, such a really good card. Really good combo extender.
You heard it here. Read your cards, guys.
Yeah, read your cards, because I didn't read my cards, and
Danny just doesn't read all around.
Look what it got me.
He's allergic.
Yeah, I'm allergic. We have 2 Balancer Lord. Balancer Lord is your double summon of the deck. He's also, when he's banished, he
Something.
will let you special summon a level 4 or lower.
From where? Anywhere?
From your hand, I believe. Let me double check that, y'all.
Read your cards, guys.
Read your cards, guys. From your hand. Good card. Powerful support.
A strong
support. That extra normal summon really helps. Extra normal summon of Lazy Debug.
So I guess Nightmare Goblin?
Nightmare Goblin.
Extra normal summon.
Oh yeah, kind of like Nightmare Goblin.
But you know, he's not banned. Anyway, we got Link Slayer.
So Link Slayer is an interesting tech. Not a lot of people would opt to play this card, but if you control no monsters, you can special summon him, and then he's also my my Twin Twister of the deck, because I can discard my Cyberse monsters and pop cards. There's also combos where you can pop your own cards and special summon those monsters back, and then special summon. You'll see a little bit of that in our dual exhibition match between the Cyberse and Junk Speeder. There's not too much of it, but there's a little bit of it, so keep an eye out for
So
that.
when you say pop cards, you mean spells and traps?
Spells and traps.
Okay. Made you sound like other stuff. Bit Trooper, guys.
So this is a card that I like playing one of. If you have dead Protrons and dead Digitrons and what's the other one? Digitron, Protron.
Protractor 1-2.
Sure.
Bitron,
yeah. If you have dead cards like that in your hand, because they will be dead at times, you can get rid of them to special summon this guy, and he's level 4, and being level 4 is very important in this deck, because not a lot of cards are level 4 in this deck.
Oh, we got these two.
The Prompthorn, right? This is Prompthorn?
I think.
Yeah, it's Prompthorn. So Prompthorn, what he lets you do is, he's a very important card too. He lets you tribute a level 3 or lower Cyberse monster to special summon up to that many normal Cyberse monsters from your deck. So that's why you play the Digitrons and the Bitrons,
the
Protractor,
and what was that one? Bitron, Proton, Digitron, and Protractor.
Yeah, so play him. Don't play him at 3. Like I'm not gonna say no. Honestly, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna tell you, he will brick, he will dead draw, and he will not always be live. So play 2, don't play 3.
Well, let them decide what they want. Maybe they have some cards that actually help more. You don't know.
I don't know. Cyberse is a interesting little.
You never know. They could have their own special build.
So we have Sea Archiver. Not a lot of people play Sea Archiver either. He special summons himself from the hand or from the grave when you link summon. When you summon to a link zone, anyway. And there's a nice little combo with him and Flame Buffalo, where you get the draw and you get the special summon.
Buffalo Burger.
So I would opt to play 1, don't play 2, don't play 3. Remember, these are our ratios. You can try to, but it's not going to work out. Like, I can guarantee you it's not going to work out.
Like we said, this is not the best deck, so do answer what you like. Next we got...
who is that? Flame Buffalo. So Flame Buffalo is an interesting card that lets you draw cards. Then you have to discard a Cyberse monster. I like playing him with Link Disciple. Link Disciple is an extra deck card that you'll see in a little bit. Good card, powerful support, and Yeet. Play it.
Yeah. Next we got Rom Cloud.
Ron Clouder. So he's pretty much just a beater.
Claudia?
It's Clouder.
There's no R.
Clouder? Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Clouder.
No, there's no R in there.
Ron Clouder. Cool. Well, alright. You learn something new every day. So Ron Claudia, just a beater. At times his effect will come up where he can add back the Cyberse monster or whatever. But for the most part, he's just a beater, and he's a name, and he's level 4. So play that.
He's all the above. Next we got Sim Tabler.
Tabler. This card is the reason you want level 4s, because when you have a link zone that is pointing somewhere, you can reveal him and special summon him, and then you can add back a level 4, but you have to add back the level 4 to get the special summon. That's the only stipulation. So
can he get Ghost Spell and not go off? Stops you from special summoning from the graveyard?
No, he's not special summoning from
the
graveyard.
When you get... Wait, no, you just add the level 4 to your hand?
Yeah, you just added...
Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to you, Danny.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway.
Drinking my Brisk tea.
We're not sponsored by Brisk, but we'd like to be.
Sending those Brisk teas, guys?
This is a card that I really, really like, that I like teching in, that, not a lot of people would play this. My Cyberse deck is a little bit unorthodox, and you're going to find that...
I think he's pretty good.
He's pretty good, right? Like, you would admit that he's a really good tech card. Lowering by 1,000.
And he could go pretty much any other deck.
In any other deck, too.
That's like one type, basically.
Yeah, that's got the
but
one
still,
type.
You know?
He's a pretty good card. If you control 2 monsters of the same type, you can special summon him. And then if he uses link material, all monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000 attack points for that turn. It's done me some good. I would try to play more of it. If I had another one, I would probably play 2.
Why not get the deck box?
I don't know. Haven't thought about it.
Anyway, next we got Degrade Buster.
So Degrade Buster is basically a BLS for the deck. I say that because you have to banish 2 monsters from grave to special summon him, 2 Cyberse monsters, and then he can banish your opponent's monsters if they have higher attack points.
I guess that's kind of a little bit better than BLS, because BLS takes light and dark.
Yeah, you're right. This one's just like 2. I mean, take it for what it is. He's only got 2,500 attack points, but they're 25.
I'm not saying BLS isn't a great card. I'm just saying that one part where you have to banish a light and dark, and this one's just the 2 Cyberse monsters. This one's probably be easier to get off.
This one's a little bit easier to get off. And,
like I said, BLS is a good card.
In the other version of the deck that I want to run with the Cyberse Magician, this guy combos really well with Cyberse Magician's effect and with summoning him. So hopefully we'll get an update for you once we have the Cyberse Magicians. I ordered them a week ago. They're not here.
2 years ago?
So we'll see.
2 years ago when we ordered them?
Sure.
We got these, the Protectors.
These are my normal monsters. Some people would say, why the hell are you playing 3 Protrons? Because sometimes I want to summon 3 Protrons. And then we play Digitron and Bitron. And sometimes you just need 1 Bitron and then 1 Digitron, or you need 1 Bitron and 1 Protron. I like having the versatility of them. They're interesting cards. If you read their flavor text, they say that not a lot is known about them. I can tell you right now that not a lot is known about these guys. They're really helpful. They're real skillful if you know how to use them. You got to be careful though, because they can shoot you in the foot too.
That's it for the monsters, guys. Next we're going to our spells. We got 2 Called by the Graves.
So my Called by the Brick.
The one that doesn't let you special summon Bit
Scraper. Dot Scraper.
Dot Scraper.
Yeah.
As he said in the beginning.
Anyway, we got Called by the Brick. It's a brick card, but it helps.
Not really in today's format.
Dude, no, it really? Breaks ugly. I've had it brick in 3 duels in the past week already.
You just got bad luck.
Yeah, I think I do have bad luck.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll go to the next card.
The one Monster Reborn. You know.
This is a good card.
We don't even have to explain
everybody needs to play this card.
We don't have to explain it. Basically, everybody does play it.
Yeah, except for that one guy at Heroes who says it's a bad card.
We're not gonna name names.
Yeah.
Danny.
I know.
Anyway, we got Soul Charge.
Game Charge.
As said by our good friend.
Good friend Josh. It's a good card. It's a really strong card. I will always talk about how when this card was at 3, it was hell. It was hell. Don't forget that.
It still can change games now.
It can change games now. Play it. It helps.
Yeah. Next we got Sign It. Backdoor.
Sign It. Yeah, it's Sign It Backdoor.
Skynet.
So basically with this, it's a quick play spell. It's an interesting quick play spell that if you banish one of your monsters, you can add a monster, a Cyberse monster with attack lower than, not equal to, but lower than to that monster. And then the next standby phase, that monster comes back. So you can banish your Sea Archivers and get your Prompt Horns. You can banish you can even banish your big boys. You can banish your X-Code Talkers and your D-Code Talkers and whatnot to get different cards. Pretty good card. I would probably play 3 if I had the 3rd, but again, the theme of the deck is playing 2 cards.
That's what he says when he doesn't have the cards.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Next we got 2 Monster Reborn for Link Monsters. Right?
So, pretty much, yeah, Monster Reborn for Link Monsters. It's World Legacy Succession. If you have a Link monster that points somewhere, you can Monster Reborn a monster wherever that arrow is. It's a free summon, it helps, and it really gets your plays off.
Next we got 2 one-time passcodes.
One-time passcode is like such a good card, giving you that token, like that level 4 Cyberse token. The only problem is sometimes you really don't need a level 4 token. Linkaribo.
Little mascot arrow.
Yeah, mascot arrow.
And next we got our one for one.
So we have 1 for 1. We play this mainly to go into Dot Scraper.
To get rid of Dot Scraper to go into him?
Yeah.
And then get something else out?
Right? Or just get Dot Scraper out.
I mean, don't you basically have to get something else out? Or?
No, you just get Dot Scraper.
I guess.
So, Gold Sarcophagus. This card's going up in price. Be careful, y'all. The market is skewed right now. I believe the commons are going for $3 to $6. Get your copies now while you can. The gold rares are like $4 a piece. Like I said, be careful. People will try to rip you off at the locals. This card's in here for Balancer Lord. He's here to get his extra effect off. But still, regardless, just be careful out there, y'all, when you're trading.
Next, we got our last card of the main deck, Linkbound.
Linkbound, which is kind of like a little Saryuja in its way. It's like a little Saryuja. Adds a Link monster back from Rudy distracting me. Adds a Link monster back from the graveyard to the extra deck. Rudy, don't do it again.
Don't do what?
Don't do anything again that you're trying to do.
Do what?
Okay, never mind. Anyway, and then you draw cards and then you put that many cards back. It can help out, but if you're just in a situation where you're just top decking, I wouldn't want to have that happen.
See Danny here being all serious and no fun.
So anyway, going into our extra deck. Rudy, do you want to hand me the extra cards?
I mean, you have them right there.
I have
you
them.
You go for it.
Okay. So we have our mascot here, Linkaribo, Arrowbite. He's always going to be our mascot. We really like Linkaribo a lot. We've liked it since it came out, since it was announced. I'm sorry I don't have an Ultra. I'm working on getting an Ultra Rare one.
And the Field Center.
The Field Center. We missed it by a day. We were there to get it. We just didn't have money. So, anyway, so Link Revo, level 1, special summon it. Quick effect, special summon it again, tribute it.
Lower the attack monster.
Lowers the attack. Play the card, you know? Give him a shot.
He's cute.
He's cute. Aerobite.
Please.
My next card. Where did it go? Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, where?
I
was like, where are all my extra deck cards? So then Link Disciple. So there was another Yu-Gi tuber that I was watching. I'm not gonna name names because he kind of trashed on this card a little bit, but it actually is a really good card. Like when you think about it, like level 4, like to special summon it that points down that lets you draw. It's a really good card. You know, there's a lot you can do with it, especially comboed with his brother, Link Devotee, giving you those tokens. You can really get a lot of really strong plays out with those two cards. So now I'm gonna go into the talkers, and
boy do they talk.
Boy do they talk. I'm gonna go into my favorites first. So there's Power Code Talker. He's probably my favorite. He can tribute a monster and then double his attack points. That's pretty much the only effect I like about him, but that's why I like him. I like his arrows. His arrows are interesting. He's a fire type. Good card. We have Transcode Talker, who is the Monster Reborn of the Talkers. He's probably the best talker, honestly, but I don't really like him as much as I like Power Code Talker. He just lets you special summon another talker from the grave. That's 3 or lower. What's it called? Link rating. So there's that.
He talks like he doesn't like it, but he uses it a lot.
I use it a lot. Then there's Xcode Talker. I like the effect of not targeting. I like the extra 500 it gives. I like the zone thing that it does, where it gets rid of the zone. That's pretty cool.
I thought he was secret.
No, he's not secret.
He's not. I thought he was for some reason.
Then there's Decode Talker, the original bad boy himself.
Bad Man Majama.
Bad Man Majama. I like Decode Talker, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't like him as much as I like the other talkers.
He comes in handy.
Yeah, he comes in handy, especially with the targeting effect.
Talk about that. He uses it all the time too.
Yeah, I do use it all the time. And gaining attack. And then this is my least favorite because he really doesn't do anything for the deck. He sometimes saves your monsters, but he really doesn't do anything. Encode Talker is like probably the least powerful. Then we have Underclock Taker. Good for lowering your opponent's monster's attack. I can't say anything else about it. It's
pretty good
what it does.
In its own right.
We have Flame Administrator, which I use a lot because it gives everything an extra 800 attack points. All of its links, extra 800 attack points. Then we have Honeybot, who stops destruction, stops targeting. She's a bitch in her own right to get around, but there's easy ways to get around her. You just gotta know how to play it. We run one Link Spider. It's in there for the combo with Link Haribo to get out with your Prompt Horn to get out your Firewall. We run one Trigate Wizard for negating and for the extra link, because this deck can extra link. It's very hard to do. We run one Firewall Dragon, self-explanatory. He's kind of the mascot of the deck next to Cyberse Magician. And then we run one Cyberse Witch, which I wanted to talk about last because you run her only for Cyberse Magician, which I don't have, and yet I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna run 2 of them, and we'll update the deck as it goes, and as the deck gets a little bit stronger. Soul Fusion is coming out. There's some heavy Cyberse cards coming out. Some really good Cyberse support. Anyway, that's the profile, y'all. Let us know what you think. If you try it out and you win a locals, send us a message and say, hey, your deck won a locals. You know, like, it helped. If you lose the locals,
blame Danny.
Blame me. Send hate. If you do good wherever, just let us know how you feel.
Or if you go off this build and you go even a little bit further than what we have, let us know too.
Yeah, let us know if you can go further than what we've done. Go into your Ultra Evolution or whatever the fuck it's called.
Something. You'll know.
Yeah, you'll know.
Anyway.
So remember, y'all, donate to the Patreon, like us, subscribe to us, like the Facebook page, go to Josh's page, like his page. It's a San Antonio Yu-Gi-Oh! Players page. We're from San Antonio, Texas.
Our location.
I know, right? We shouldn't tell them where we're from.
Anyway.
Yeah. So remember, y'all.
Catch us on turn 2.
Catch us on turn 2.